Wait for the eyeball.
It's there.
Do you have the eyeball?
I see it.
There's what is up? It is finally time for the weekly pour.
It's been too long.
Too long. I am TBT. That guy over there, see, it's been so long I can't remember which way to point. That guy over there is Ace. We are the weekly pour. This is episode number 6, 7, 8, 19. And we've been gone for a couple of weeks, and that sucks. But you know what? Sometimes life gets in the way. But here we are. Who's in the chat? Natalie's in the chat. Who else is in the chat? I know somebody else is there. Somebody that we know. We will call him Ronnie James Dio the third. So Kathy's in the chat. Hello, Kathy. How are you?
Hey, Kathy.
I was a little bit more excited.
I'm not excited. You know why I'm not excited?
Why?
Because I'm going up there in a couple weeks.
Right.
And I've got to clean a damn turtle tank again.
You have to clean the turtle tank?
I have to clean the turtle tank because the filter is not plugged in. There's been issues with getting the filter to work, getting the right filter. In the meantime,
Amazon, my friend.
She's got one.
Oh, you're talking about Kathy's turtle tank.
Yes, Kathy's turtle tank. That's why
so I have figured out why you go to New York every 3 weeks.
I got to clean a turtle tank.
It's to go clean a turtle tank.
And so
Natalie just said, "Is the turtle tank code for something else?" No, I don't think so.
No, it's a giant turtle that barks. It barks at you.
Hey, what barks at you?
The turtle.
The turtle barks?
It does.
Okay, are you drinking when you're doing this?
I gotta wish, but no.
You may be having your own weekly pour if you're telling me that the turtle is barking at you. You know what? I've seen crazy things on TikTok. I believe that a turtle could be barking. I don't know. Okay. Kathy says she loves you. And Natalie said, Ace, that's not a turtle. That's a dog.
Right. Because I'm drinking.
Right. Okay, so you're going up there and you're going to clean the turtle tank again.
That's right.
Okay. I guess I should say congratulations. My next question was going to be, why are you going up there like what seems like every 3 weeks? But now I know. It's to clean the turtle tank.
Right.
Actually, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it Kathy's birthday in 3 weeks?
It'll be Kathy's birthday on the 13th.
Oh, on the 13th. I bet she's turning 25.
Exactly.
Bonus points.
Exactly. So the wife and I are going up, and we'll have a little birthday party for Kathy. And
nice. I hope it's not a surprise because you just ruined it.
No, she knows.
Okay. She says my turtle literally does bark, though. All right. Video.
Okay.
I want a video of the thing barking because I'm going to put it in the middle of a broadcast. When we're doing a show, then I'm going to put the barking turtle on there.
That'll be your sound effect.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yep, hold on. Boom. Barking turtle.
He'll hiss, bark. I mean, he's an expressive turtle.
Kathy just said she has video.
Oh, cool.
Kathy, you know where to send that. The Weekly Pour Podcast at gmail.com. She just said, I'll send it to you. That's ridiculous. A barking turtle. Yeah, so we've been gone for a couple weeks. Life's gotten in the way with just all kinds of stuff. And then we were going to do this last week. Ace went to a concert, which we'll get into here in a minute. And the following day, we weren't able to, and it's just ridiculous. So that's why I put out a quick little thing letting you know that we weren't quitting or going away, that we'd be back. And now it's only been 2 weeks, and here we are. Oh, and look who else jumps in the chat. Mr. Ronnie Blackburn. I'm here. It would not let me chat while connected to the TV. So took you off the big screen, and here I am. Happy upcoming birthday, Kathy. Excellent. All right, Ronnie, welcome. If you want to chat, you can chat with us. If you would prefer us on the big screen, because, we look much better on the big screen,
in high
um,
def.
in high def, 4K actually. But whatever. Appreciate you joining the chat. Your concert, who'd you go see?
Took my daughter to see Evanescence.
So there's a reoccurring theme here, and it is I took my daughter.
Right.
I'm noticing in the background Motley Crue stadium tour poster. Where'd that come from?
My other daughter went with her boyfriend to the stadium
See,
tour in
it's okay. You're in Indiana. You could say they went down there to that there tour.
yeah, at what used to be Conseco and whatever it is now in downtown Indianapolis. Uh, yeah, they went to the stadium show and they loved it. They had a blast. They had a blast.
Did
They,
any complaints about Vince?
no, they thought Vince sounded great.
Wow.
They had very little complaint about anything. They were there from the very beginning. They saw Classless Act, Joan Jett, Poison, Def Leppard, all of the whole thing.
Did they see the lady fall?
No, I don't think they did. They were high enough up. I'm surprised they didn't see it.
Well, I mean, it's probably good that they didn't anyway.
Yeah, but they had a great time, except leaving because they were stuck in traffic an hour and a half getting out of the arena. But
I'm not
that's how,
surprised.
that's how that goes. They loved it,
Yeah. So
and
you went and seen Evanescence.
I did. Uh, that's one of my daughter's favorites. She loves Amy Lee. She loves Evanescence, and I didn't take her in. I think January to Cincinnati when she was touring with Hailstorm. So I
Hmm.
took her this time with Korn. That was the interesting part. So Evanescence is great. It was a fantastic show. The crowd was there. That's what I was impressed with. They opened that night, and the crowd was there. The lawn was almost full at what I call Deer Creek, whatever it is now, because I'm getting old. But they were amped up, and they were really, really, a really good crowd. But I'm not into Korn. I never was a Korn fan. It's just not my style.
Don't even talk about Corn because right now all I'm hearing is the freaking kid's voice on the TikToks that are going around about Corn.
so
Okay.
uh, so since we paid for the ticket, we had pretty good seats. We hung around a little bit for Korn because it's getting dark, and these stage shows are getting much more interesting as sundown comes and Korn comes on, and that place just blows up. I mean, the fans are just crazy. Everyone's in a damn Korn shirt there,
Oh yeah.
and it's been 15 years, right, since they toured. I think so, and not my style of music, but boy, they were putting on a show. They
I
were
like
into
I
it.
like Corn.
Fan was into it. The light show was really, really good. So we hung around for 2.5 songs, and then went and got ice cream. Came home.
Okay. Kathy said that she heard you singing in the video, and the Kiera cameo was awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Bring Me to Life,
Oh,
because
nice.
you got to sing, to that one.
Oh, sure.
And since there's no one providing the male singer part, uh,
You provided it.
correct. The
Oh,
crowd
then
did.
yeah, then that's okay. You stood up, pumped your chest out, and you were like,
Right.
yeah. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I
So
like
that
corn. It's like it's a lump with knobs. I'll send you some of the stupid videos off of TikTok about corn, and you'll
yeah.
never get it out of your head.
So I was impressed with how they sounded. I was impressed with the show. All the things that I would be impressed with, but just I'm not into that band. So I wanted to hang around, see a little bit, so I could talk about it a little bit.
Sure.
But it wasn't my thing, so we left. And I never ever leave early. I never have. Uh, I think it's an age thing. I'm getting grumpy and old and want to go to bed.
It was 7 o'clock, and they were like,
Yeah.
"Bitches, we gotta go."
Yeah. So hell, I made it home by midnight. So
Damn. Did how did Evanescence sound?
oh my gosh, it sounded great. And what I loved about it was I'm I'm getting cynical because I'm always looking for tapes. I'm always trying to hear if I can hear a trick or something. And the cool thing is Amy Lee sounded amazing, but you could every once in a while hear her ditch a note, or uh, maybe her voice would crack just a little bit, and you're
Sure.
like, oh, good, it's live,
Exactly. I'd rather hear that than to hear perfection.
right. But she was as close to perfect as you're going to get. She's phenomenal,
Nice.
phenomenal. And they pushed the new record, same as I talked about with Hailstorm pushing the new
Right.
record. Um, but everyone seemed to know it again.
Really.
Yeah, oh yeah, and my daughter knows all of them. She was singing every word and telling me what they were if I didn't know. So that was cool. Uh,
She's telling you to keep up,
that's right. That's right.
writing stuff down for you. Here, sing this.
But yeah, I mean, it was a little over an hour they played. Yeah, a little bit over an hour.
That's not bad.
Um, the merch table was lacking a bit for
For both bands or just for Evanescence?
for Evanescence. They were getting a little slighted on the merch table. I think they had a corner about like that,
Ah,
But all there was T-shirts. At the Motley Crue show, this poster that I have behind me, that was a $10 poster. That's it, $10.
$10 ain't bad.
That ain't bad. And they had several things: shirts, posters, pins. I was kind of surprised we didn't see more things, coffee
Sure.
mugs. But we got there right on time for Evanescence. We were buying the shirts, and we hear the eerie Amy Lee vocal come in on the beginning, and we're like, "Oh shit, we better get our seats."
Right.
Yeah, so
Were you guys inside or on lawn?
uh, we were in the pavilion.
Okay.
Yeah, in the pavilion, pretty good seats. They were only like $58.
Yeah, that wasn't bad because I know you sent me a video too, and I was impressed at your seat location.
Yeah, the price on those just wasn't bad at all, and I'm not used to that with pavilion seats.
Yeah. So what's your next upcoming concert?
I don't know. I think I might take a break. We were going to go to Alice Cooper in Muncie before the Nita Strauss news,
Right.
and now I'm just kind of it's
Just
not
wait till
and
next year.
right, because that's what she said. This may be something she picks back up later,
Right.
which we all should have suspected because the Demi Lovato tour can't go on forever. But
Yeah,
I
she's not Kiss.
right, right, farewell tour since '96.
Yes.
But I can't. It's not anything against Kane Roberts or anything like that. It was just I wanted everyone to see that show with Nita Strauss running around crazy, and I don't know if I want to go see. I don't know if I want to see that show I've seen twice now with Nita and see it in a different fashion,
Right.
and then bring other people to it that I wanted to bring to it and say, well, this is the show, but it's not the show.
Kathy said that on the 10th she's going to see Elton John.
Oh yeah, she's had her tickets forever.
Nice.
Yeah,
Who's opening for him? Brittany?
right. Britney's opening.
I guess the two of them, Brittany and Elton John, have a new song out. I started to listen to it today, but then I saw a squirrel.
Are you talking about the like an original composition?
I don't think it is. I
Oh,
really don't know.
okay, because they
But
did
I'm sure
collaborate
somebody
on
will.
they collaborated on Tiny Dancer. We talked about that
I
a few
think
weeks
that's
back.
the song,
Okay, yeah,
but
we talked about.
I don't know if it's just a sample of it or if it's remaking that very song. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I did my Britney impression in that episode.
Exactly.
That hurts my throat.
I'm just waiting to see if anybody knows what. I'm just going to look it up.
But
Because I saw it somewhere. I saw it today. I was getting ready to listen to it, and then I didn't.
yeah, I'm interested to see.
So if anybody's putting anything in the chat, I can't see it right now because I'm typing.
Well, the Elton John tour has been going on for a while too, and this is a farewell of sorts, isn't it?
For Elton
For,
John?
yeah,
Oh, I no idea.
I think it's supposed to be
Hold me closer.
what?
Hold me closer.
Tiny Dancer.
Yep. But that's the song that they're singing. Elton John and
Huh.
Britney Spears. Hold me closer. I don't know if it's straight up Tiny Dancer or if it's a remake or I have no idea what.
Is he singing about Princess Di? Did he rewrite it for her?
I have no idea.
Maybe for Brittany.
Maybe for Brittany. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe I'll listen to it tomorrow. Maybe if I have like nothing to do.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Um,
And I saw you today, and you look very busy. So I think you'll find.
slightly, slightly, and that brings me to a pet peeve.
There we go.
I'm just you latest got us there. So I'm gonna just jump into this. So I was busy, and then right before you left, I had to go to a meeting. You know, big meeting every other Tuesday, whatever. So I get done. I have another meeting. After that meeting, it was advised that I send an email off to a specific group of people explaining the upcoming actions of something I'm doing.
Okay.
So I do. I type it up, attach the. See, I can't say much, but I attach the original paper file, and it says blah blah blah. The attachment is below. Please read, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Blah blah blah. If you have any questions, call, email, stop by. I'll come to your office. Whatever. We'll talk about this. But most importantly, read what I attached. Right.
Right.
I get another text from another friend of ours that says, "Hey, you want to do lunch?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's go to lunch." So,
Oh, yeah. Tuesday.
right.
So that's your Tuesday thing.
Yes, exactly. So, I finish up the email and I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to hit send and then I'm out because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to get the call, the email, the visit to my office, all this stuff." So, I'm like, "Send, I'm out, bitches." And I leave. Okay, I leave. Shut the door. It's locked. Boom, gone. Get to lunch. I gotta see if anybody's talking smack. Okay, nobody's talking smack. I get to lunch. Stupid me decides to check my email while I'm at lunch. Because, phone. Why not?
Right. Right in front of you.
So, damn it. I check it. Keep in mind, this email went to department heads. So we're not talking newly hired people.
No, these are leaders.
These are leaders, people in leadership positions. First three emails I get back asking a question. And I'm like, it's in the damn email. I respond respectfully. Boom. 30 seconds later. Well, this is just wrong because it's going to blah, 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 blah. I turn and I look at who I went to lunch with and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I read it out loud. And he's like, do people not read? And I'm like, apparently not.
Not below line 3.
Apparently. Yeah, exactly. So again, I respond respectfully. Read the fucking email. That's what it's in my mind, Read the whole thing. Boom, send. 10 seconds after that, boom, another one. Well, this is ridiculous. Blah, 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 blah. You're not going to make very many people happy. Blah, blah, blah. And this is from a friend of mine who is also a kind of a department head. He's a department head within a department, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
I can tell you off air who it was. So, and I'm like, are you dumb? And I'm like, read the entire email. Go to sentence number 5. Everything you just bitched about is explained in number 5. Done. And our buddy that I went to lunch with, he's like, why don't you just put that down till after lunch because you ain't going to be able to enjoy nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. Set it down.
Wise words.
Right, of course. So I do, and get my lunch, and we're talking, and I happen to go over and reach for my phone again because habit. I'm a teenager, and I open it up, and I've got responses from all three of those people that I had just gotten emails from. One of them says, "Thanks for the clarification." You know what? Rock on, absolutely. I thank you for understanding. I guess the second one was, "Shoo! All right, I was worried." What the fuck are you worried about? How to read? The third one said, "Oh, I didn't make it down that far."
No shit.
How are you going to get an email that you're supposed to read with an attachment, and before you get done reading the email with the attachment, how are you going to go ahead and respond to said email, bitch about something, when the answer is right in front of you about what you're bitching about? So I said, you know what? I get it. I get it. It is the world of social media in which the first thing people do when they're looking at a post,
Yep.
they read the first line. You know, like, congratulations, you won $16 million. Up, send me my money. It
Right.
doesn't say down below, click here to be, given a virus for your computer. And they click it. So it just kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
Just enough. Because it's like you are you're in a leadership position. You would be pissed if your employees, your lower people, the people under you, subordinates, big word, thank you. Um, you would be pissed if they responded without reading the whole thing. But yet you're going to do that to something that I do. And it's an email that I had to send out to all department heads, all of those people in those leadership positions. So we're talking, I don't know, 20, 28, 29 people, I think, at once.
More than
And normally when I send off a mass email, I blind carbon copy everybody because some people have a tendency to hit reply all just to say thanks. And then 300 people get your email that said thanks. So there's pet peeve number 2. Don't fucking do that. So anyway, I didn't on this one. I just said 2 and put them all in. And our buddy that I went to lunch with, he noticed that. And he was like, I saw that. I was like, yeah. So it pissed me off. I had a few more the rest of the day, but most of them were questions, which I can handle a question. If you got a question, I'll solve it. Check out my hook while the DJ performs it. So, yeah, I don't know. I just had to get that off my chest. I feel better. And
good.
Ronnie says, email made perfect sense. Even I figured it out. Ronnie, I don't think you got that email because I sent off like 3 of them today. Ronnie, I think you're talking about a different one. And yeah, that one made perfect sense too. But I don't know. It just pisses me off.
I got one and I read it, just so you know.
You didn't read it?
No, I was too busy.
You asshole. This is why you will come to me tomorrow with a question and I'm gonna be like, I just fucking sent you an email.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. You need to read that shit. Oh gosh. Yeah, people are lazy. That's what Natalie said. I don't even know if this is laziness. This was just not reading an entire email. Do I need sleep? Do I have bags under my eyes? Holy crap! What's that? I need a cold piece of steel like the boxers have.
My daughter has a little rolling pin that she uses.
For baking or for like eye rolling?
For her eyes, for puffy eyes. She keeps it in the fridge. It's weird.
I have a GoPro.
Yeah, you just got that.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think
look, that side worked.
I think you're going to be dangerous with that.
See, this is what happens. We're guys. This is what we do. We don't have to use things that are specifically made for eye droopiness. Oh wait, I got the remote control to my Apple TV.
You're going to hold up the bag.
Yeah, it's cold. I mean, I don't know if it'll work. Oh well, maybe I just need sleep. I don't know. So yeah, so that's it. I'm done with my bitching session. My pet peeve. Knowing my luck, one of these 3 people that I narked on will end up watching this, and they're going to be like, "I sent that email," which I don't care. I don't give a shit. Read your shit. Damn it. Okay.
Well, you need a shirt that says that.
What? Read the fucking email.
Read your shit.
Oh, that's good. I wonder if Amazon has that. Read your shit. Read the whole email before
Yeah,
responding. That puts too much on the t-shirt. I
right.
bought something off of Amazon. Speaking of random things that we weren't even figuring we were going to talk about.
Is that unusual?
I know.
Oh, okay.
What, buying something off of Amazon?
Right.
No, weekly.
Okay.
Weekly. I have a water cooler that I get from Culligan. You know, you put the big 5-gallon water things on top of it,
Gosh.
and water comes out of it. Yeah, we go through. It's me and the wife, okay, and 4 dogs. We go through 40 gallons of water a month.
Oh my gosh.
I drink a shit ton of water, and I guess so do my dogs. But like this, every time you see this, it's always full of water. The other ones are full of bourbon, but this one is full of water. So anyway, you're getting me off track here, damn it. Uh, Speaking of dogs, um, so I bought a water cooler. We get one right now from Culligan that we rent, and
Right.
we have to pay monthly with with our water bottles. I'm sick and tired of taking the water bowl for the dogs and filling it up at the water cooler.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
I went on Amazon and I found a water cooler that has a dog bowl attached to it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, genius. So I clicked buy. Damn right I did.
Proud
So
of you.
yeah, thanks. It'll be here. It'll be here Thursday. I'll let you know next week if I like it or if it's a piece of shit.
Right. Or pain in the ass.
Yeah, that too.
Because now they can drink however much they want. They don't have to wait around for you.
Right, exactly. See,
Now
even
you're good for
Natalie
4
laughed
months.
at rolling pin. She's a girl. What's it called? Natalie, what is that thing called that you roll under your eyes? Do you need to check on your house?
My wife's home. They get excited.
Well, I understand.
And the puppies have found their voice.
Obviously,
Yeah.
but that's
So I
okay.
apologize. They'll stop in a minute.
They always do.
You might hear her yell.
Yeah, she's going to say, shut up.
Yes.
Oh, one's howling. That would be your husky.
That would be the husky.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm distracted by your dogs.
I'm sorry, man.
Whoa. And and just like that.
Yeah,
Natalie
they're
has an answer. Oh, wait. Ronnie says, my dog hears that. He is not pleased.
His dog is angry too.
Yeah, Ronnie's got a very angry dog.
Yeah, he's mean.
Yeah.
Tried to bite me once.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
but are you?
No. Let's talk about something. What are you watching?
What am I
Talk about
watching?
stuff.
I'm currently watching 3 things. 4 if you count Raw. And the reason I bring up Raw is because, this is the whole Triple H thing taking over and how things are changing. I'm going to give it 4 stars out of 5 right now.
I haven't watched Raw this week, but SmackDown was really good.
I haven't watched SmackDown.
I don't skip hardly anything now because I want to see what they're doing.
Here's my problem. SmackDown's on Friday.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
I don't watch it on Friday.
We record it on a VCR?
Well, I'm not that antiquated, but
I am. You know what? Yeah, I never thought about that. I've not missed Raw, but I have missed SmackDown. I'm watching it, but that's not like what I'm like into right now. Right now, I'm into 3 new series.
okay.
The first one is Tales of the Walking Dead, which is the only relation it has to the original Walking Dead series is that there are zombies on it. That's it. So what Tales of the Walking Dead basically is, it is about different areas around the country. I don't think we've been outside of the U.S., so I can't say around the world. It's places within the U.S. and how other people are dealing with the zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
Episode 1 had Terry Crews in it.
Oh, cool.
So right there, and I've not seen anything that Terry Crews is in that I didn't like. That includes this episode. Terry Crews was in it. It was good. Imagine this: he plays somebody trying to get away from zombies.
Right. Does he just
Yeah.
go and rip heads off, though?
No,
Well, he's Terry Crews.
he's a puss.
No.
Okay, maybe not, but he's also he rides an electric motorcycle. Yeah, how they keep it charged in the
Where's
zombie
it plugged
apocalypse
in?
at the Tesla station. I don't know, but it was a good episode. So being episode number 1, I was like, all right, cool. This is gonna be cool. And then episode 2 rolled around. I watched episode 2. I was ready to throw shit at my own TV because I thought it sucked. It was horrible. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to watch this show ever again. But I
That
was,
big of a drop off?
oh, it was horrible. 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 My opinion. I just thought it completely sucked. But of course, you know me, I'm going to give it another chance because I love The Walking Dead and that whole thing. So, third episode comes out. My mind was blown because this episode related to The Walking Dead, the entire episode. So, I mean, this isn't a spoiler. I guess I can throw it out there. Um, there's a lady, there's a group of people that they're called the Whisperers on The Walking Dead.
Do they have different types of roles, like ghost whisperer, dog whisperer?
Oh no, these motherfuckers are bad. They take the skin of the zombies and wear it. And the
Why?
reason they whisper because they can walk around in the hordes of zombies and they don't know. Come on, keep up.
Right. I
So
remember from the original.
they have to whisper so that the zombies don't know they're real people.
They talk like this a lot.
They do.
Get their lips moved.
Talk like that. So this episode, facial roller. Kathy says she watches it too. So this episode 3 focuses on somebody that was in the Walking Dead series, but kind of shows you a little bit more of her background, her and her daughter's background, and how they got to where they were with the Whisperers on The Walking Dead. So Tales from The Walking Dead totally redeemed itself with episode 3. Episode 2 can suck it.
So it's an anthology type thing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So like episode 4, when it comes out, oh no, that one was the one that I just watched. So just watched episode 4. It had it starred Goose.
Goose?
Yep.
He lived?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I can't think of his name. Mark? No, that was his character's name in ER.
He died there too.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to spoil whether he dies or not in the Walking Dead thing.
I bet he does.
That was episode 4, and that one was decent. It was pretty good. Kind of told a different story of the way somebody was dealing with it. So we're 4 episodes in.
Anthony Edwards.
That's him. Yeah. 4 episodes in, not bad. Yeah, so we'll wait. The second thing I'm watching is House of Dragons, which is
That great already.
it is the prequel to Game of Thrones. So if you've watched Game of Thrones, watch House of Dragons. If you haven't watched Game of Thrones, watch House of Dragons. Because no, it really doesn't, because House of Dragons is set 200 years before Game of Thrones. So you could really watch it. You're going to know some names. You're going to hear like the name Stark or Targaryen or Velociraptor. You're gonna know all of those, and
Do they
then
talk about winter a lot? Like winter is coming.
not so far.
Good.
But they talk about dragons because there's like a shit ton of dragons in this one. Whereas in Game of Thrones, there's three. There's supposed to be 17 in House of Dragons.
Do you think that's dragon overload? And I'm not actually being facetious,
No,
because if you keep it rare, it keeps it special in a story. So, do you think it's too much,
no, because
or is
no,
it fan service?
I don't think it's too much. And the reason why is because it plays in on how the Game of Thrones actually ends up, if that makes any sense. So Daenerys, the blonde hot one on Game of Thrones, she's the mother of dragons. Well, she doesn't have dragons when the show first starts. She's got these eggs. Well, where do these eggs come from? Well, you're kind of getting the backstory a little bit at a time on House of Dragons. So it's pretty good. It's,
And
it's
this
very good.
and this is also based on a book,
Yes.
right?
I don't remember if it was loosely based on the book or what, but it was based on the book.
I think they have to do that just because the source material for Game of Thrones is kind of ran out until another one comes out. It's been in progress for what, 4 years?
I don't. I doubt they'll ever make anything to go along with Game of Thrones again. Jon Snow is supposed to have a series at some point, but this one that's on now, you're not. None of the same characters that were in Game of Thrones are going to be in House of Dragons. There could be one, um, because she was a witch, but
Okay,
we have no clue. But it's a very good show. It's put together and laid out just like Game of Thrones. So sword fights, boobs, dragons,
boobs.
yeah, boobs. Not as many boobs, but still boobs.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Game of
um,
Thrones is a sexually active show.
yeah, and people getting their dicks cut off and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, I will. I'd much rather watch House of Dragons. So, what's the last thing I'm watching? Oh yeah, I'm watching She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, and you said it's not terrible.
I don't think it's terrible.
Man, the
It's
consensus
kind
internet.
of stupid as shit because I don't know. Some days I want to say this is really stupid. Why am I watching it? And then the other days I'm like, wow, this is really cool. I know why I'm watching it.
Well, it's the take they're using is the John Byrne uh, She-Hulk from the late '80s when he took it over, and there was a lot of breaking the fourth wall and a lot of self-awareness and sarcasm and humor used in that run.
There's breaking the fourth wall in this one or in
Yeah,
this series.
right.
Yeah,
And so the comic book is what I'm talking about,
right.
and they're using that as source material and running it kind of like that. That was a very if the She-Hulk had a popular run in comics, that's one that's a little more well known. Was the John Byrne run? Um, so that's what they're taking it from. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah. One of the good things about it, Easter eggs. I love Easter eggs. And there have been numerous Easter eggs. One of the Easter eggs was actually um, in episode one, and it was simply the. Have you seen it?
No, just the reviews of it that hate it.
Okay, so if I spoil it, you're not going to get mad.
Nope, because I don't watch that stuff.
Okay, it's just a little bit. So there's a spaceship that comes down, and that's what makes Bruce Banner and his cousin She
Yes,
Hulk.
they have a car wreck.
Yeah, they crash. So the spaceship is in itself an Easter egg. And then episode, are we in a third episode? I think we're in a third episode. So this latest episode, um, Bruce Hulk, Smart Hulk, wherever the heck he wants to call himself, he says he's got to take care of something, and he's in space, taking off somewhere in a spaceship. I think this is going into. I'm positive that this is going into the comic book of World War Hulk.
Or Planet Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that was
so
some good stuff.
that's where this is going. Additionally, She-Hulk is looking for a job. Okay,
She's a lawyer.
she got fired.
Oh,
Yeah, imagine that.
oh, she got angry.
Yeah,
You don't like her when she's angry.
no. So she got fired. She's looking for a job. If you pay close attention when she's scrolling on the right hand side of her tablet, there's a link to an article that says something like this: Man with metal claws arrested in or causes barroom brawl. Who has metal claws?
Maybe Wolverine?
Exactly. So I think there's a little bit of X-Men crossover.
What timeline are they in then?
It's now.
Okay, so isn't Logan dead, or are we not counting? Or is that in the
So is
future?
Logan ever really going to be dead? Well, look, Professor X is in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but is it the young Professor X from the?
No,
Oh, oh,
it's wheelchair bound Star Trek Captain X,
it's
Professor X.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Yes, Jean Claude Van Damme. Yep.
Yep. I thought he died. Didn't he die?
We have a viewer from Iraq.
And
I just wanted to put that out. He's
that's
actually
awesome.
watching right now.
Okay, I didn't know if he had a comment about Wolverine or Professor X.
He told me to move over. He's trying to see Roxy. So there, I gave you that, Caleb, jackass. Uh, but it's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I appreciate the Easter eggs. You know, the story in itself so far. I don't know. You know, we don't really have a story other than she gets her blood mixed with his, and now she can change into the Hulk, She-Hulk, and she takes her shoes off before she changes so she doesn't ruin her shoes, which is very, very sexist. But they did put that in there. But I think there's going to be, at some point, there's going to be more about Bruce and this whole, you know, Space Hulk,
Yeah.
and hopefully we get some more, invested in this whole crossover with the X-Men, which I've been waiting to see any kind of crossover between at least Wolverine and Deadpool.
Well, and I guess I should correct myself because I'm talking about Logan and I'm talking about other X-Men movies. We're talking about MCU X-Men, so that's totally different because the previous things we were discussing weren't in the MCU, so I guess they don't count. So we can bring Jean-Luc Professor X in, and we can talk about Wolverine because they were never there in the first place. Kind of like the Fantastic Four, because Reed Richards was in Doctor Strange as well.
Did you watch Doctor Strange?
No, I did not.
Okay. Um, this isn't a spoiler, really, because I mean, I guess it might be, but who gives a shit? You should have watched it by now. Um, he dies.
Reed.
Yeah,
Okay.
but here's the thing. Not only does he die, Professor X dies. Captain Marvel dies. Captain
Brie
Marvel.
Larson.
No, that's hang on. All right, I've lost. I can't think of my characters. Anyway, it was there's Captain America, and then there was gosh, the one that anyway, they all die.
Okay.
This was the Illuminati that was brought in, and Doctor Strange was brought up to speak to the Illuminati. They all died. You know who killed them?
Who?
Wanda.
Oh, right, right. I did hear about some of this.
But the thing is,
And she goes a little loony.
a lot. Yeah,
Right.
I totally still. Never mind. So yeah, she does. But Yeah, but where's the timeline? And I don't remember what they say about the timeline or how it goes, but there's a timeline somewhere in there to where they could exit or whatever, because apparently there's rest stops every 400 years, and you could just get off of there and everybody will be alive. So it'll be interesting to see how they put this whole Captain Doctor Strange thing, and in the next movie how it all plays. It's ridiculous. That's why it's so hard to keep up with, and you always have to watch the end credits.
I guess now it's required, almost to annoyance.
Caleb says this, and I completely agree with him. He said Scarlet Witch could kill me any day. Agreed. Yeah, she just looks at Reed Richards and is like, "You're dead, bitch," and he's like, and he's
But
the smartest man alive.
he is, but
Was.
that's strange to see what I did there. But that's strange to introduce a character that's so important in Marvel history and then just off him like that. So I don't think that would be permanent. I think there's going to be something down the road.
Oh, I totally think there will be, because if they were going to do it so shitty, I don't think they would have the guy from The Office. I can't remember his name, but I don't
Why
think they would.
is everyone picking on him being Reed Richards?
Oh no,
Because I
no,
thought what
he's
I
the
was looking at, he looked
perfect
great.
choice.
Okay,
Yeah, no, perfect choice.
because that guy is a better actor than people give him credit for. Uh,
John Krasnowski,
Krasinski.
uh, Krzybilski,
Yeah, all right, that's it.
Krasansky.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
Jim.
he was a perfect character for that. So yeah, I don't. Ooh, I'm trying to change my tones here because it's hurting my eyes.
Oh, you have a light too.
Yeah,
See, that'll fix your bags right there.
yeah, but it didn't. This is horse shit. I'm gonna need to like call for makeup.
Yeah, the light will shave off 10 years.
Yeah, there.
God
Just
damn.
keep it like that. Everything's fine. How are you? Oh Jesus, entertainment! I swear. I'm going to Amazon you a facial. Oh, roller. I
Yeah,
forgot to read roller. She's going to Amazon me a facial. I'll Amazon you a facial. Anyway, uh, I got to catch up with the chat. That was it. Just talking about facials now. Um, yeah, where were we? Oh, yeah, we were talking about the things I was watching. That's it. That's it. And of course, September is coming up and everything's coming back. All the normal.
I don't know if I'm excited or not, but we have a Quantum Leap reboot. And
What?
yes, and I'm a Quantum Leap fan, and we have a reboot.
Well, Scott Dracula is still on NCIS New Orleans.
No, they canceled that. Damn it.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Uh, I
Like a
gotta look
year
this
ago,
shit up. No, they didn't.
they did. Scott
What?
Dracula.
That's what I said.
That's his own. That's his own show right there. Scott Dracula, PI.
Huh, suck it. The entire NCIS franchise will be returning for the 22-23 broadcast season.
Yeah, but that's NCIS Hawaii.
No, it's
Okay.
NCIS New Orleans with Scott Dracula and the other guys.
No, they canceled that shit. You're reading an article from 2015.
Fuck. Son of a bitch.
I guess you should have watched it then. They wouldn't have canceled it.
Oops. Yellowstone. That comes back sometime.
I think September or October, somewhere in there.
Yeah. I see.
So
Did they end the series? Did it end, or did they just cancel it? It's done.
TBT's in a panic now. What
I
happened?
am. I gotta go watch it. I gotta tell
God.
my wife this is why we haven't seen any more episodes. It's been fucking canceled for like a year.
Yeah, I don't know. I only watched it when they crossed over with NCIS.
Son of a bitch. I gotta go. I gotta worry about this. What the hell? No, I
But
seriously had no idea.
I think I read where Bakula is gonna cameo or something with the reboot.
Okay, well that'd be pretty good.
He's gonna be involved a little bit.
I did enjoy that show. It was fun. So were you a Doctor Who fan?
Kathy is.
Really?
Yes, but
Kathy, I'm
I give
sorry, and I'm not trying to offend you, but I hated that show. I
I
think it
get it.
was because when I was a kid, the theme song scared the shit out of me. Like that was the worst kind. I could have listened to like any kind of metal music and been fine with it, but listening to that theme song to Doctor Who, no, done. I can't sleep. I still can't listen to it.
Yeah, it was a British thing, so I just ignored it.
Yeah,
But hell, it was on since what, the '60s in England.
I know. And Kathy just shamed me.
Did she?
She did. She just shamed me. So who's supposed to be playing in this Quantum Leap show? Do you know?
Uh, I don't
I
know.
I do.
They've got a whole new cast.
Uh, don't know him. Don't know her.
Right.
Don't know her. Hey, Ernie Hudson, I'm in. When you have a Ghostbuster playing in Quantum Leap, I'm all in.
There you go.
And I don't know who she is, but she's cute. Isn't it normal they've got like the token hot chick on like every show?
That's why we watch.
I guess. Uh, Raymond Lee, don't know him. Nanrissa Lee, don't know her. Mason Alexander Park, I don't know if that's a guy or a girl. And Ernie Hudson, and then Caitlin Bissett. Ernie Hudson, I'm in. I'm in because of Ernie. I have to cough.
Please do.
There. Yeah, I'm totally in.
But I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm gonna watch a little bit of it just to see if it's worth it.
Oh, definitely. I'm still pissed off that they're moving Days of Our Lives to Peacock Channel.
Say that again.
They're moving Days of Our Lives, that has been the flagship soap opera on NBC for 56 years ish. They're moving it to the Peacock Channel
Are you kidding me?
or
What are they
Peacock
filling that
Network.
time with? What are they putting that in that hour? Another
Another fucking NBC News show.
not
Like we
news.
need another news show.
We don't need any more news.
Exactly. I
We
don't
need
care if you're a Fox News guy, an NBC News, a CNN. Actually, I do care if you're CNN. You're just an idiot, or or whatever else. We don't need another news show. So they're taking that hour and putting it. I don't know if it's going to be like
Did
an
you hear that, honey? They're taking Days of Our Lives and putting it on Peacock. They're taking it off the network.
Yeah, like starting in either like September or October.
The whole how many people watch that now? 700,000.
The show or that network?
The show.
I don't know. 5.
I tell you
I don't.
what. I used to come home at lunch and flip on the TV and just for fun have it on Young and the Restless. It's still the same storyline from 1996.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we just picked it up.
and 6 people have come back to life.
I haven't missed a beat.
See, you can go 7 years without watching that show. I went to Iceland for 2 years.
They don't have TV in Iceland.
We had TV. It was just cold. We didn't have Days of Our Lives, but we had like Santa Barbara or some shit, right? I don't know. I don't even know if that was out. Come back to the States after 2 years and within 2 hours caught up on days. This dude's dead. This dude's alive. He comes back to life. He's married to her sister. She has a kid, but it's really not her kid. She was impregnated by a T Rex, and now the DNA is going to the next town. Done, solved, story over. Boom!
And it's all Stefano's fault.
Exactly. But we don't know if it's Tony or if it's Andre. Is it Tony or is it Andre? Well, it's neither. It's the new one, and Roman is now Chris Kozacek, and Chris Kozacek is now John Black. But John Black thought he was Roman, but now he's not Roman because the real Roman was in a jungle. Yeah.
And it's because they were possessed by Marlena.
Yeah, and it's all Marlena's fault. Every episode boils down to being Marlena's fault. Gosh, we just went on a tirade about Days of Our Lives. How fucked up is our lives? Oh,
That's still it's still interesting though because that's been a staple. And what's it hurting to leave it there for an hour? What's it hurting? You know,
right. So have you? And I just looked over your shoulder. Have you watched the new Top Gun?
I have. I love it.
I haven't seen it,
Oh my god, it's still
but
in theater.
I
Sure.
can now get it on Amazon TV for $20.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not bad. Look,
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Natalie jumping in saying, "I remember Kristen's evil twin." So see, I found 3 of the 5 that watch Days of Our Lives. My
That's right.
mom is number 4.
Uh,
Daggone it. So,
but
okay, I gotta tell you a secret. My door's closed. I'm the only one in here. Just me and Roxy. I wanted to go see Top Gun in the theater,
sure.
okay? Because it's Top fucking Gun.
Yeah, you
I,
need to see it in the theater.
I seen the original, and I think I covered this on an episode. I seen the original when I was in Iceland, the very first movie to ever have Dolby surround sound in the theater.
Or the very first movie to come to Iceland.
Second.
Okay.
So I wanted to go see Top Gun 2, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I wanted to go see it in the theater. You know what my wife said?
What?
Have fun.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm trying to make this a night. Hey, babe, let's go to the movies together. I don't want to go see that. How do you not want to go see Top Gun? Are you Russian? Are you from North Korea? Our son and our daughter
Our service
are
members.
service members. I'm retired service member. You don't want to go see Top Gun? No, I don't like Tom Cruise. What?
What?
How
That's
can
un-American.
you be from America and not like Tom Cruise?
That's
She
un-American.
likes she likes she likes Twilight. Okay? Did you know that Tom Cruise, the fucking chat's going crazy and I'm afraid to look. Tom Cruise made Interview with the Vampire. I
He
said,
did.
you love vampire movies. What about Interview with a Vampire? Hated it. I'm like, are you shitting me? It's Tom frickin' Cruise and it's Top Gun. I don't care if it's not Top Gun goes to vampire hunting school. It's Tom
Well,
Cruise. Let's go watch a damn Tom Cruise. We never went.
I'm telling you, she would have liked it.
Oh, I don't give a shit now. I
My
hope.
wife, my wife knows that the original Top Gun is my favorite movie. I made Kathy sit and watch it. She had never seen it, and a few months ago, I made her watch it. She was bored to death. Original Top Gun. I love it, and my wife knows it's my favorite movie.
Yeah, that takes my breath away.
Yeah. So when it came out, she actually went. She sacrificed herself, and she went to, I believe, Applebee's, and bought a meal with our daughter, and they had lunch just so they could get me free tickets.
You can
Think
get
of that
free tickets at
sacrifice.
Applebee's?
If you spend over $60 of my money
Son of a bitch.
on a lunch,
I would
well,
have
they got
went to a matinee. I was off during the weekday. $5, $7. I don't care. I would have went and said, come on, babe, let's go for a little lunch date.
they
No.
came home with these tickets, and I was over the moon. I was over the moon for these free tickets. Uh, went through the process to get the tickets. We picked a date, and my wife went with me.
I'm
And
still
she's not.
pissed.
Oh, she doesn't like Tom Cruise as far as Tom Cruise. It's Tom Cruise. It's whatever for her. For me, it's like fucking Top Gun, right?
Yeah.
She came out loving that movie, loving it
So you know what we're going to do? There's a 3-day weekend coming up. We're going to watch this motherfucker every damn day of the weekend.
every day for
Friday,
20 bucks.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's 4. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're going to watch it. College football starts Saturday. Don't give a shit. We're watching Top Gun. Pro football starts Sunday. Don't give a shit. We're watching Top Gun. It's
Wait,
Monday.
hold on, hold on.
Don't tell me it's in the theater still because I'll be going. I got to catch up with the chat while you look that up.
Bloomington,
You know I
Bloomington.
don't like spending my money in Monroe County,
I don't care.
but Top Gun.
You
Okay.
can go.
Kathy
This
just reminded us about Marlena's demonic possession. Now, Kathy, are you talking about from the 80s or are you talking about from like a couple months ago?
it will never beat Another World when they had the possessed doll.
I don't remember that because
Oh,
Another World came on before,
yeah,
after. Okay,
yeah, you'll
all
never beat
right.
the possessed doll.
New Top Gun was badass. Miles Teller is the goat. That's
He
according
was
to Caleb.
great. He was great.
Who is he?
He is Goose's son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Natalie says new Top's Gun is amazing. Learn how to spell. You
and the great thing,
have you have to see it in the theater. I'll go
yeah,
with you. I would have said the same thing. Have fun. Take me. Brett made me watch the first one. Boring.
I told you.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just not for some people.
No, it's not.
Tom
It's not.
Cruise, and he's still hot. Shut your face.
The cool thing about this is that this movie doesn't try to be the original. It doesn't try.
All right. So Caleb chimes in. He's currently living Top Gun Iraq. Instead of flying planes, we just run from rockets. They call it Top Run. Gosh, he's a comedian. And Kathy was talking about the '90s version of Demonic Marlena, not the one from like 2 months ago.
Right.
But I'm
Early night.
still pissed that I didn't get to go see Top Gun.
I'm telling you, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
On what day?
Tomorrow, the first, and maybe Friday.
Okay, what about Saturday? Is Ronnie
Nothing.
still in the chat? Ronnie, are you still watching? Are you still here, Ronnie? You better chime in. Maybe he put us on the big screen.
Maybe you did.
Ronnie's popping popcorn and putting us on the big screen.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about Saturday, but you might double check back later.
Yeah, I'll probably be able to check tomorrow and it'll tell me something about Saturday.
Nope. There you go. I clicked on it September 3rd.
Boom.
1, 440 and 720.
1, 440 and 720. 1 o'clock it is on
Dude,
Saturday.
you
I'm
won't
gonna
regret
fucking
it.
go. My mom even went and seen it.
Your mother.
My mom with the because mom remembers when we were in Iceland and went to the freaking original.
And you said, no, Mom, I'm going to wait on Denise.
Yeah. No, actually, mom
No.
didn't even invite me. But
Oh,
had she invited me, I would have said, no, 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 no. I'm going to take my dear sweet wife out. We're going to go watch a lunch matinee. We're going to make out in the back and
yeah.
we're going to watch the movie, and that'll be that.
It'll be a whole day.
But no, not not happening. Tom Cruise. I don't like Tom Cruise. But you love vampire stuff. He was in an interview with a vampire. I didn't like that either. Divorce. Done. Divorce. Done.
She'll like it. If she goes, she'll like it.
Okay. I feel better. What else is out? Is there anything else? Oh, I was the same thing with Doctor Strange. I wanted to go see it in the theater, but I didn't. I waited for it to be free. That's just because I was cheap, but I wanted to see Top Gun in the theater. It's like every Star Wars movie. Every Star Wars movie I've seen in a theater,
Yeah.
except for like Episode 1, or that would be Episode 4,
You're talking about the original.
the original. Yeah, that came out in '77
Yeah, I saw it in the
in
theater.
theater.
I was 7
Nice.
or 6 or something.
Yeah,
I
I
remember sitting on a seat in the theater and a spring was in my ass because it poked
like
through.
intent. Oh, okay, not intentionally. So through the chair.
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought you were sitting next to weird people.
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I wanted to go see it. I'm pissed. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Which theater?
This would be AMC Classic Bloomington 12.
Where the fuck is that at?
I'd say it's on the top of 3rd Street and take a
Oh,
right.
it's on College Mall.
Oh, okay, it's on
Oh,
College
it's the
Mall.
one next to that store.
Yeah, that one.
You turn in and it's kind of back to the right. Okay, that's the old one, I think. Oh, who gives a shit? It's still theater.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bunch of people now meet you there Saturday.
Probably. Natalie's gonna stalk me and she's gonna be there. Hey, I heard you were going to the movie. How'd you know?
How'd you know?
That's all right. Did we just lose it? Sorry. No, we didn't lose it. I lost
What?
it.
You're going to something here shortly. Next week?
What?
You're going to something next week.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I going to next week? Hold
What are
on.
you going to think?
Oh, yes. Hold that thought, though.
I will.
This is Caleb. All right, we're talking about Caleb's my kid, by the way, for those who have not figured that out. Uh, he says, and we were just talking about Star Wars and going and seeing all of them in the theater. I remember when you kept me and Chris out of school to go see episode 2, and we got in trouble. So you told us we were going back to school. Little fuckers. I went and seen that shit by myself. Anyway, yes. No, it's not next week.
Not next week.
September 29th.
So it's in a few weeks.
Let me make sure I'm right. Yeah, September 29th, Thursday, September 29th, is the Bloomington Bourbon Bash. A little awkward. It's on a Thursday. I wish it was on a Friday or a Saturday,
I
but
thought that was weird.
that may keep some people away who don't want to, you can't leave work or don't want to be hungover for the next day. I just
Or
don't care.
you'll get the serious
Yeah.
bourbon drink on a Thursday.
Yes,
I,
the bourbon connoisseurs.
the
I will
stewards.
be wearing my pin on my Motley Crue shirt. I won't be wearing the Poison shirt that day. But yeah, that's September 29th. That'll be pretty cool. They've not really, other than telling us how much it is, it doesn't really give a whole lot of info. 32 tables with the best bourbon and rye whiskeys to taste in Indiana. We'll be tasting a world of whiskeys at Bloomington's historic Woolery Mill. So grab a group of friends for the best Thursday. Let me try that again. The best Thirsty Thursday in B-Town. September 29th from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Light appetizers provided by One World Catering. But the cool thing, all proceeds go to the Boys and Girls Club of Bloomington. Tickets are $40. If you're a drinker, if you are a designated driver, you're not getting in for free. It's still $15. And trust me, they will not let you drink. So anybody around the Bloomington, Indiana area, don't go. It's not worth it. I'll go and tell you all about it.
He'll take notes.
I'll take notes. Drunk. I mean, sober. What? Yeah. What time is it?
8:15. So we've been on here for a minute.
Holy crap. We've done beat our. See, this is what happens when you don't have us on for 2 weeks and we just can't stop rambling.
We just keep going.
When we discussed what we were going to talk about for this episode, not once did we ever mention Top Gun,
Nope.
Days of Our Lives,
Nope.
eye rollers, facials delivered from Amazon. So the facials that you get off of Amazon, do they get delivered by drone? So is it like drop out of the sky? You look up and facial.
Well, I was just wondering if you, with your GoPro and you have a drone, do you like go get your own shit with your
Well,
drone?
the I don't need the GoPro because the drone has a camera,
True.
so I can just watch where it's going. So yeah, I usually just go pick my own shit up.
That's exactly.
It doesn't take 2 days. I can usually get it within a couple hours. So you need like dish soap or something? Let me know. I can hook you up.
So you were talking about the things we discussed about what we might talk about. I've got tabs all over my computer, and we've discussed none of them, but that's okay.
You run through them real quick.
Well,
Hated it. Okay, next.
And I had there wasn't a lot going on anyway, so I think we came up with a better episode.
Totally.
So, but
Oh,
next
I thought you were getting ready to go through your tabs.
no, you said no, and you're
No,
right.
I said I hated it because I was anticipating the next tab.
Yeah, like Paul Stanley not wanting to make new music.
So be it.
Yep.
Kiss has already put out 47 albums, plus or minus a few.
Yeah, we don't need another one.
Sure.
Stephen Piercy regrets playing with just one member of Rat and the bass player because it's not Rat.
Yeah.
And then I think Ozzy did something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, Ozzy. Bye.
He just doesn't want to get shot.
Look, so here's my okay.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
I wasn't going to say anything about this because it pissed me off. It pissed me off because he comes out and he's like, "I'm going to go back." He didn't say, "I'm going to go back to England because I don't want to get shot." What he said was, "Boom." So here's an idea: move the fuck out of L.A.
That could be your problem.
Move to Indiana. The only thing that's going to get shot is the deer that's running down the road next to you, or the turkey,
Well, interesting enough, I'm surprised he.
or if you're shopping at a mall in Greenwood.
Right. I'm kind of surprised he didn't stay. Or I mean, they stayed in L.A. and not just went to Vegas or Nashville or Austin like everyone else.
Sure,
There can't be much going on in L.A. Everyone's left.
exactly. Move. It's a very large country. Go find somewhere
Yeah.
else to live.
I pointed out to my daughter at the
Thank you,
Evanescence.
Natalie. She said my Aussie impression was on point.
That was great.
Thank you. Thank you.
I pointed out to my daughter while we're at the Evanescence show, and Amy Lee's talking or something, and I said, you know what? She lives just 4 hours from here, Nashville. I mean, it's
Yeah.
throw a rock and hit Amy Lee's house.
Yeah. She probably went home that night.
Yeah, she probably did.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think that's cool. They're so close,
Yep.
yet so far away.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I blew your mind.
You did. It's blown.
So
Like,
those were the things I had to discuss, and there wasn't a lot to say about any of them other than, I mean, they it is what it is. You're not going to make another Kiss record, and
I'm
Rats
fine with that.
because Rats defunct, and Ozzy doesn't want to get shot.
When was the last time? When was the last time Motley Crue put an album out?
Oh wow,
New material.
like 2008.
Okay, so
Ish.
that's been.
Saints of Los Angeles.
Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Okay,
Of original material.
I'm fine. I'm fine with not coming out with another album because I think I
Yeah,
told
right.
you.
08.
Oh, okay. I think I told you. Def Leppard. They did come out with a new album right before this tour. I don't think it was necessary.
No, I think that people that like to create music are just going to create music,
Sure.
and that's what they do.
Yeah.
And I
I like
appreciate
to
that,
create babies and had to get a vasectomy.
right? Um, but I like that, and I like picking up new music when I can, But the funny thing is, we always go back to the stuff we know, especially people our age.
Sure.
We're always drifting back to the stuff that we're really really familiar with. So that's part of the problem with new music. It's kind of just disposable now.
Yeah.
You don't.
The one artist that I think still puts out pretty good music, even though I still revert back to his older stuff too, is Ozzy. Like that
Right.
September 9th, I can't wait for next Friday. I
Well,
think it's next Friday because that new album's going to drop, and I think it's going to be phenomenal.
I think it's cool because Ozzy stays true to his sound, but he also brings in lately a lot of collaborators
Yeah.
that do freshen things up. But it sounds like Ozzy, so that's really cool.
Well, and the cool thing now is he could bring in Scott Dracula since he's not doing NCIS, which pisses me off.
Dude, they canceled it like a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, and Kathy said if it's not late, she must know something we don't.
Might be a
Yeah.
delay.
But hopefully there's not. Speaking of Kathy, we need to give a shout out to Kathy Dunn, Music and More Records. She is in New Hartford, New York. You can usually catch Kathy every Tuesday with us in the chat room. And if you're in the New York area and you're looking for some vinyl, hit her up. She's also on the Book of Face and on the gram of Instas. So look her up. That is Music and More Records. And of course, Jason, our buddy out at Bad Company Barbecue, he just went on a vacation. I don't know where he went, but he came back and he's fired up. And I'm expecting some really crazy creations to come out of his kitchen very soon.
Well, he's also went international.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with some of the stuff he's mailing out to people, and
Yeah, some people in, I think the last one was like over in Europe or Germany or something like that.
I think one was Ireland, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think
So
they
good.
needed it for their Lucky Charms.
That's right.
So, so yeah. Anyway, that's Bad Company Barbecue. That's our buddy Jason. He is badass with his company and his seasonings. BadCompanyBarbecue.com. He is on the face of books, the grams of Insta. I think he's doing the talk of ticks, and that may be it. I don't know if it's the other socials that he's on or not, but be sure to check him out. BadCompanyBarbecue.com, BBQ.com. I just stroked out there for a second. Don't forget, we do have a promo code, The Weekly Pour, for 10% off of your seasonings and stickers. And if you guys don't use it, he's going to cancel it. So go fucking order some shit. BadCompanyBBQ.com. You can always catch us on the Weekly Pour podcast every Tuesday or Wednesday or every 2 weeks. It just depends on when we really get a chance to do it. But if you want to drop us an email at the weeklypourpodcast at gmail.com. We are also on the Instagrams, the Book of Faces. I think that's it. Yeah, we're not going to do no top ticks. Kathy, on a vacation far away, did you get my... Yeah, we got your joke, Kathy. Wait, which joke? Kathy's on here texting or saying something about something. Caleb's out trying to outrun rockets. Natalie went quiet. Ronnie stopped fucking talking to us.
He went dark.
Yeah. I mean, we're still going because I have our live actually going on the other screen. Did I miss anything? I think I hit.
Plug next week?
What?
Are you going to plug next week?
Oh, yes. So, next week, we've got a special guest. I mean, should I? Hang on. And don't mind me. I'm just the moderator. Natalie, I said something about you. I said you just left. Rockets are running from us. See, they're paying attention. Anyway, I got to get into this next week because we're running out of tape. Special guest next week. Do your research or don't do your research. Just be surprised. I'm not going to give you a name. You'll figure it out when we tell you. You won't figure it out. We'll tell you the name. But listen, next week, special guest, as long as everything goes, I swear it's just water. Our special guest next week, you may know her, you may not, but I'll tell you this. She got fired from her job as a teacher for having an OnlyFans account. What the fuck? So we're going to hear her story next week. She's going to be right here in between us, right in the middle. We're going to make a OnlyFans girl sandwich, and we're going to find out her story. We're going to hear why she was fired, or at least what she thinks, who started it, and what she's doing now. So tune in next week. It should be an awesome interview. It's undecided yet whether or not we go live with this or if it's going to be pre-recorded. So we'll see. We're going to leave that up to her. Just to be nice. So we'll figure that out between now and then. Totally tune in, totally watch it. If you have any questions that you want us to ask, email them to us, theweeklypourpodcast at gmail.com. Because this is going to be probably a once in a lifetime opportunity to talk to her, especially with this story that she has before other people start getting, fired or canceled, whatever, because they do OnlyFans. I mean, I've been doing OnlyFans for about 2 years now, and my feet are selling out.
It should be a good episode.
It should. Really I'm super excited about it. Let me run through the last bit of this chat. Ronnie is here. Haha, sorry. I'm in Dairy Queen eating, but I'm still here. You know what? I don't think we've ever been in Dairy Queen, so you better have that shit loud and not in like your headphones.
At least Ronnie's taking us somewhere.
Caleb and Kathy, before I started talking about who our guest was, Caleb said, "Is it Reba?" Kathy said, "Shania." And it just went to hell from there. Kathy says, wait, that was an option? And then to not, oh, all right. We're getting out of here. It's been fun. Thanks for coming in. It's been episode 19, the Weekly Pour podcast. Thank you to Caleb, Kathy, Ronnie, Natalie, and all you other stalkers that are watching that didn't have the balls to step in. I will not have anything in my cup except for water. I promise. Ace's dogs are barking. That's where we got to close it. So until next week, be sure to tune in for the interview. Bye.
Bye.